Hello, everybody. Who saw this coming? Not me. Not me. I did not see this coming at all. What's up, Brienne and Master Command? Who else is here? Jason. What's happening? Folks. Paranor. How's it going? Again, second time. I apologize for missing your stream earlier. Hey, what's up, Stu? Listen, Stu. Go keep Grumps company until he's done. I sensed that he was towards the end of his, and I wanted to start around 10:30 tonight. So come on back over after he's done, because I know you were there first. That Brienne, that green outfit just looks so nice. Love all that. Hey, Insta Emmett789. It's my brother's birthday. Happy. Oh, I was just gonna say it. Happy birthday, whoever your brother is. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, Brienne the girl. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the instantaneous $5 donation. Wow, that's super kind. Thank you. And fix Discord DM. Okay. Okay. Shh. Everyone quiet. I'm checking my Discord DMs. I don't see it. Okay, now I see it. Wait. Ha! Paranor, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am such a noob and an old man. I'm very much the weatherman. You know, like if you put it in front of me, I'll just read it. I'll just read it. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that save, because I would be so freaking mad if I found that out later. Anyway, let me get things in the right position here, and then we'll hop right in. Brienne, thank you so much. Thank you very much for that. It's certainly unnecessary, but very much appreciated. So, in-game, if you cut the earlier stream, I just destroyed everything we did. I just took it down over the last half an hour while I was watching Grump stream well, darn it, I can't actually remember what Fallout? Yeah, they're streaming Fallout. And we built this in the earlier stream and did a lot of talk. It was a real talky stream. But we did this. Built this giant big house, and I hate it. So I spent the last probably hour or so completely ripping it out and starting over again. The thing is, I did it kind of like in my way of doing like real random house situation, which is the way I build now. That's the way I see things, you know. But it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit here, and it doesn't fit because, you know, over there is Sausage House, and that's it's really super well done, but it's very sort of traditional, you know. Same thing with Callus's house. Again, I mean, they're really good. So I'm not like using traditional negatively. It's just that they're squarish, you know. And same thing with Nandy's house, and even that, which has a bunch of circles, but it's still very symmetrical. The church, same thing. And over here, same. All these houses are sort of the same way. So it just didn't. It felt really weird. Like you walked over here, like, well, what the heck is this? It looked like a different kingdom. It just didn't fit. So I didn't like it. So I took the whole thing out. Done. So we're starting basically from scratch. We're starting from scratch here. And I thought I'm going to be doing this anyway. Yeah, I don't build square very often, Paranor, anymore. I've kind of changed my ways. I just don't see things quite like that anymore, you know? But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a very traditional sort of house. I want to use full blocks, so I have all these red shingles. And I want to use that so that we can use snow layers and stuff instead of use stairs, you know? So that's where we're going to basically be starting. And I think, you know, I want to kind of be aware of what Sausage did over here and not base it on it, but because they're right next door, I want to sort of keep it in mind. Not basing the style, but, you know, whoa, oh my goodness, Howard T. Duck. Guys, if you've ever seen the Tower of Kalahol, named Howard's Tower, it's for Howard. It's a blast from the past. Howard was on, well, they no longer found on my channel, unless you're a patron, episode 1 of the Realm of Vasten was me and Howard talking. Episode 1. What's up, dude? It's been a long time. How are you? Howard was a modded buddy of mine and went with me to play vanilla for a good while of season 1. How's it going? What's up, old gray man? Yeah, I don't know. This was kind of just a very sudden urge to stream, so I just hopped in. Everyone's asleep. I don't know what to do. Everyone's asleep, so I just jumped in. You know, actually, Howard the Duck is one of my favorite movies from my childhood. Actually, I think that I had a real thing for Leah Thompson. I mean, who didn't back in those days? What's up, Sweeney? Oh my goodness. Hey, how's it going? Wow, that's cool to see you here. What's happening? Sweeney, the great YouTuber, great builder. What's up? Let's see here. Yeah, Leah Thompson back. I mean, even now she still looks good, but like back in those days, oh my goodness. Everything was good back then with she was one of my girls whenever I was a youngster. Not that young. I guess kind of young, pretty young. What's up, Jim Lee? Yeah. I mean, there's probably, if I went back and watched Howard the Duck movie as an adult, I would probably see some things a little differently as an adult. Like, I think there's one scene in that movie where they like make out, Leah Thompson and Howard the Duck, which is probably looking at it as an adult, that's probably weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you know, it's cool. It's cool. Okay, so here's what we're doing. We're doing I'm working a very traditional sort of styled house, and I'm gonna go with cobblestone on the inside up here. Yeah, cobblestone, and then we'll do a mixture later. I have chests sitting around everywhere from tearing down this whole place. No weirder than Kirk and Aliens. Wait, what's Kirk and Aliens? Should I know that? What's Kirk and Aliens? I feel like... What was that movie? Oh. I remember. I think it's... Is it Earth Girls Are Easy? That was a movie with Jeff Goldblum was an alien, right? And, shoot, who was the girl in that movie? We're talking... This is back my era, like 80s. 80s level. What was that? Oh, Captain Kirk. Holy... I don't know why. I think I was in the Leah Thompson mindset, but I was thinking you meant Kirk Cameron, as weird as that is. I don't know... I don't know why I went there. That's super odd. Oh, hey, what's up, Nathan Stinson? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the little group. Super cool group of people that we have here. I'm glad you would sign on and join us. So yeah, so this is a Realm of Vasten. If you're new, a Banana Boy, I know exactly what you're talking about, Parador. I know the exact clip that you're talking about. It's really funny. That's really funny. Anyway. I've watched every episode of Star Trek except for the new ones, which I've heard is very good, the CBS All Access ones, because honestly, I'm not going to pay for CBS All Access for one show, although they do have the new Twilight Zone coming, and it's tempting. If I could get like several seasons of Star Trek Discovery and the new Patrick Stewart TV show and Twilight Zone, that might win me over to a subscription fee for that, because that would be really good. I am partial to Captain Picard as well, but I think that's a product of of how old I am. Probably. I was always just a big fan. Okay, here's the real fan. Does anyone know what the Riker maneuver is? If anyone knows what the Riker maneuver is, then I will build a statue. If anyone knows what the Riker maneuver, no googling allowed. If you know what the Riker maneuver is and can explain it in the next 1 minute, then I will build you a statue right in this area and put your name on it. Okay? You have to explain what it is very quickly. Because if it takes very long at all, then I'm going to say that you Googled it. So, what is the Riker maneuver? Come on. No Star Trek fans? I mean, because this isn't even like... It's not actually called that in the series. It's like called that by fandom, you know? No! Nice try, but no. This is a... I know what you're talking about, but that's not it. That's not it. It's actually not in... Okay, here's a hint. I'm going to give you a hint, even though against my better judgment. The Riker maneuver is not actually a thing in an episode. It's more of like a fandom thing that people refer to. I'll give you a hint. The Picard maneuver is where he always pulls his shirt down like this. Like every time he stands up, Picard pulls his shirt down because they had the two-piece shirts and they always kind of rode up on them. What's up, Callus? And the Riker maneuver is something else named by fans, kind of like that. If no one got it, oh, no one gets a statue in Saleya. Wow. No, it's not like in a script. It's something that like fans refer to. Hold on, I gotta Google it and make sure that it's actually. I'm 99.99999% sure it's called the Riker maneuver. I'm googling, but you're not allowed to. Yep. Okay, I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Isn't it growing a beard and making the show 100% better? That's a good one, but no. Okay, here's the Riker maneuver. The Riker maneuver is every time Riker went to sit in a chair, they always have really low backs. Every time he did it, he always walked up from the back and just swung, because your Riker's super tall. Riker's like 6'7" or something. He's the actor is very tall. And he would swing his leg over the back and sit down on the chair. Every time. It's called the Riker maneuver. Boom. Straighten his top when it stands, Jonathan. Close, but that's the Picard maneuver. So yeah, I'm a bit of a Star Trek nerd. I'm aware of it. What's up? Pijo man? Possibly, maybe that. See, I'm very scared now because someone almost got me to say something that I absolutely did not want to. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, what's up, Bode? I see you. The Riker maneuver, it was just named like by fans, you know. It was never like an official, actual like thing. You know what I mean? I am gonna need spruce. Okay. I'm gonna lose subscribers right now, so don't jump, okay? Don't jump, okay? Don't jump from my stream. I've never watched a single episode of Doctor Who ever. Don't unsubscribe. Hang in there. Hang in there. How many did we lose? I know people are like so militant about, oh, if you don't like Doctor Who, you're out. Yeah, but I tried to watch an episode of Doctor Who, and I absolutely could not get into it. I don't know what, I think it was like, it's the episode I watched, the season I watched was just several years ago. I don't remember who the Doctor was, actually. I mean, newish, like 5 or 6 or 7 years ago. It wasn't like the 60s, you know. But it was like, it was kind of tongue-in-cheek, and the special effects were pretty rough, and I was like, this is crappy. Like what is this, you know? And I absolutely didn't get into it. I don't know what it just, you know, it was one of those things, like, it didn't grab me right from the beginning, and that's probably I was probably lost right away, you know. Rough is tradition, yeah. I mean, that's what I understand, and I'm all for it. If people love it, that's great and that's awesome and super cool. But it didn't take me from the get go, and I think at that point I was kind of lost, you know. Too late for me. All right, so unfortunately we're gonna have to cut down some trees. I've decided that I'm gonna do this upper floor in spruce, and we don't have that many. It's about the character and the story. Yeah, one day I'll give it another stab one day, because I know a lot of people who I really like and respect who are really into it. So I mean, it's got to be good. I didn't find it good like the literal one time that I took a stab at it, you know what I mean? So it's fine. It's fine. To each their own. I'm gonna have to cut down probably like 6 or 8 trees or so just to get enough wood, maybe even more than that. I mean, this is the way to get wood for sure, but it still takes a while. So we did a lot of talking earlier today. Oh, I do from shearing. That's right. Thank you, Callus. Okay, yay, the stream is saved from boring wood harvesting. We'll go over and take some of that stuff. This is a, by the way, this, if you don't know what we're doing here, this is a patron house for Fiery Shark, who is one of my newest patrons. And basically, the silver tier of patron house, you get a house in any kingdom of your choice, and you get to write a little backstory if you feel so inclined. And yeah, they wrote a not much of a backstory really, but just a waterfront little place. And so I'm like, okay, let's do it. Okay, dump in some of these things that I don't need. And let's head over to the bearberries. Thanks, Callus. That's going to save me a lot of time. Am I ever going to do a charity auction again? Yeah, we will one day. Yeah. Hey, Callus. Yeah, we will absolutely. I don't know when. I'll tell you what when I would like to do it. I would like to set it up at some point and have it fund like autism research or something that, hey, what's up, Xander? Something that has a special place for me. I mean, not in any way that I would like, I don't want to do it for, you know, Callus's sister, which is what we did it for, because that's obviously one of the great things that you can possibly do is help someone who's in help like that. But you know, in my house with my son, Harrison being autistic, it's something that, you know, is near and dear to my heart, you know, and something I would like to sort of, you know, something pay attention to. So, oh, thanks. Cloutos 8. I don't know what you're saying. Stu. Sorry. Did I say the wrong? Did I say Callus? I meant Cloutos. If I got mixed up, I switch those names all the time. Hey, what's up, Almighty Quartz? I like that name. Yeah, I said Callus. I meant Cloutos. Sorry. All the time I do. Hey, what's up, Cliption? Yeah, sorry. You guys, man, you're both metal dudes. You're both bearded metal dudes. It's really tough to not make that mistake fairly frequently. So I'm sorry. I'll do my best. Okay, so remember that time that I just did all this stuff? I'm going to get rid of it. Hey, Conscious is here. Yeah, see how confusing it is? Look at that. I defy anyone to not make that mistake. I mean, no one else would make it, just me, but, you know. Hey, beard bros, guys. Beard bros, we gotta stick together. Even if I say the wrong name about 50% of the time, I'm talking about one of the two YouTube guys. Cloud says, I've not watched your video yet, but the thumbnail is, I think it's your best thumbnail, and I cannot wait to watch it. If you guys don't know, Cloutos and Callus both put out a Vasten episode in the last 24 hours, and I'll just say this, one of them has a big fat F-bomb right in the middle of it. You can just guess who, and go leave a comment and said Fix sent you. Sorry, was I not supposed to say that again? See, but now you have to watch both of them to figure out which one is a swearing MFer. Well, no, don't just say it, Justin. Everyone can go watch both people and figure out which one is the big adult content channel. Oh man, look, I might be wrong. I have claimed that I've rewound it a lot of times to hear it, and I did, but I'm fairly sure it's there. So not that we all haven't made the mistake. I remember it wasn't all that long ago that Sausage dropped one in one of his streams, I think. So yeah, I'll see what I can do I'll find it I'll listen and check it out one day. Okay, Justin, what's going on? I'm rebuilding a patron house that I built almost to completion, and I hated it. I hated it so much because it didn't fit in this area. It was all round and diagonal and weirdly shaped, and nothing that you see in any direction is that. So I wanted to come back in and build more of a traditional square, more rectangle, square shaped. You know what I mean? I don't think your voice is annoying. It's a handsome voice. How many blocks is this? Oh, this is really good, actually. This is, you know what we're gonna do? I don't usually do this like while I'm building. I usually come back and do it later, but let's do this. You know, this is what, again, I'm looking around the area, right? Stripped, stripped. Now I don't want to copy it, right? But I want to blend in. I think my voice is the sound of angels mating. So I mean, whatever. If everyone else hates their own voice, that's for you guys to deal with. But you guys get to listen to this angelic sounds twice today. Twice. Okay. Angels mating. What am I even talking about? I'm so weird. I'm freaking out of it. This is what happens whenever I do 2 streams in a day. But I honestly, I had so much fun earlier today, and with everyone asleep, I didn't know what else to do with myself. I was just going to record, but honestly, I actually have like a 6 episode backlog, which is totally insane for me. I never run that far ahead. So, you know, I don't want to go crazy ahead. Plus, I have episode 50, which is probably going to be a world tour episode, and I've not yet decided how exactly I want to do that world tour, so I'm still kind of figuring that out. Germ is Angelica. You're right. You're right. Germ is Angelica. I can't even debate that. That's just, I mean, that's just a straight fact. Yeah, you're right. I think I need to throw something on the ground. I don't know what yet. Oh, this is dark oak. Oh. Let's see. Let me grab a stack of this. I don't have room to take more than a stack. Okay. I think what we're gonna do is this. These may end up actually being windows, but I want to box it in. I usually come back and do windows and detail and stuff like last or nearly last. So hey, Racecrafter, what's happening? Racecrafter, one of our newest recruits. He's a very fine YouTuber. Racecrafter, you want to look around? I have correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a feeling that you're fairly new to the channel and new to the world. Okay, Sweeney. Hey, thanks for coming by. Let me know, Racecrafter, if you want a little tour. We could do a little walkabout today. I haven't done one in a live stream in actually quite a while. I used to do one like every live stream, and I've held off. I've somehow held off for quite a while. So we could do a little walk around if you want, little like because especially my live streams are no longer like public, open for public consumption. So I don't mind doing stuff and repeating it kind of because you know, no one's gonna see it after the fact outside of Patreon. So that is fine. Yeah, Brienne. Get that recording happening. I want to see all that. We're going to go here. I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use... I think I'm going to come out with like actual, like regular spruce and not go as high. See, I'm getting weird again. Racecraft is going to start on VD for April at least, and then I'm not touching anything about Realm of Vasten. We're not doing any new recruits on Realm of Vasten until the end of this season. I feel like, you know, we added all the VD troop here recently, and I feel like it's we need to sort, you know, you can't add too many people at once on an SMP, you know, or it's too much influx. So yeah, there's only a month of VD left. So that's one thing that we talked about on the stream. I guess I should cover that. So we're ending VD season 3 at the end of April. The end of April, we're going to end it. And let's see. Yeah, let's go here. I think this would actually be really nice. Here, and then I want to go 2 again. We'll go even numbers for this darker, for the full blocks here. I think that'll be really cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna end VD the end of April, and then May VD is going to be open to the public. So if you've never seen Vasten Dimensions, that's a chance that anyone can just log on and check it out. And I can't recommend it enough. I think it'd be super cool. So and then Vasten Dimensions will actually start the same day that the Realm of Vasten ends for this season. So Realm of Vasten will end. I think we're going to do something like this, but I want to see how this is going to work out. So let's go over here. So Realm of Vasten will end June 1st, and VD will start June 1st. Then, so all of May, you'll be able to jump onto VD and check out all the amazing builds they did. All of June, you'll be able to check on the Realm of Vasten and check out all the builds that we did. Then, you know, that way, if we start that way, I think there will be a nice spread of sort of hype and chance to check them both, rather than have them both open at the same time, which I don't think would be a good thing for either server, honestly. It'd be nice to spread that out, I think. So yeah, so that's the plan. Brienne, it would be the worst thing. I talk way too fast, I'm told. Yeah, Brienne, look who you're talking to. You guys want to hear a little funny story about how fast I talk? Yeah, no problem, Race. If I'm still on, or anytime I'm doing a stream, let me know, and I can do a little talkie tour and just show you around and whatever. So I am yeah, I know that I talk really fast and I get really hyped up and all that kind of stuff. I lived in Montreal, did my master's in Montreal at McGill University some years back. And when I was there, the second year that I was there, I became the director of bands of the third big band at McGill, which the third big band had a lot of... in Montreal, you know, it's really half and half between native English speakers and French speakers, but the school McGill is all English. So the third big band had a lot of undergrads, and those undergrads were largely and a lot of non-English native speakers. So I got up in front of that band, and these guys aren't like, their English can be really pretty rough, you know? So, and I'm so nervous that, oh, no kidding, really? Oh, wow. Yeah, I lived there for 3 years. So I'm so scared that I'm gonna get in front of it, because I've never been in charge of a big band before. So I'm so worried that I'm gonna get up there and they're gonna like play and I'm gonna have nothing to say. I'll be like, it sounded good. I got nothing, and that's like the worst thing for a band director, right? What's up, King Wolf? So luckily I get up there and I hear a ton of stuff that's not that good, right? Which is great. Except for, so I'm like, okay, so I stopped the band. I'm like, okay, so guys, we need to do this and this letter C. The trumpets have to go here. The trombones, you need a little space, but the rhythm section, you hit the cymbal. Your setup is like, whatever, you know, and I go through the whole thing, right? Whole thing. And I stop and I kind of like look up for the first time at the band, and all I see is I see this. I see this. It was like deer caught in headlights times 1,000, 1,000,000. It was unbelievable. It was like, they were like, oh my goodness, I don't understand anything that dude just said at all. And so they're like, so someone, but I didn't know that's why they were looking at me. Like, I thought they were looking at me because like I told them a bunch of stupid stuff, and I was nervous. You know, McGill's a really, really, really good jazz school. It's not like, you know, I wanted to have like cred that I'm like, that they should listen to me because I know what I'm talking about, right? And so I'm like, so is that okay? And one of the trumpets, who knew me just a little bit, raised his hands like, can you say everything you just said again but slower? They didn't understand anything I just said. It was my very first day in charge of the McGill big band, third big band. I played in the first as a graduate student, but then I you know, I directed the third. It was so super fun though, man. What a fun time of my life. That was a super good time, you know, because like in McGill versus, you know, the U.S., everyone can drink. If you're in college, you're 18, so you can drink. And it was not that I'm necessarily all about the drinking, but it really does. It's like really nice excuses to sort of hang at a bar all together after rehearsals and all that kind of thing. And it's very helpful as a director to get your whole team, you know, together and hanging out and all that kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, it was really fun. We used to go to this place right down the street from McGill called it was a sports bar. What's it called? Oh man. Jeez. I only said like, hey, let's go to the blah 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 like 1 billion times for 3 years, and I can't remember now. Anyway. Couple French horn players here. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes. Well, they weren't my students. I was a graduate student, so it's different. I don't know. No, like it would just be a chance to hang out at a sports bar and like build camaraderie of the band. So whenever you go out places, you would like have, you know, you'd have like it's like why sports teams often go away to camp. So they build camaraderie where they're always together and stuff like that. Well, we couldn't go away to camp, but instead we would go to have dinner together and have, you know, catch a drink or whatever. You know what I mean? That's kind of how that works. Yeah, that Brienne, that happens sometimes. I know. I went to school. I got an ed degree actually in for college. And so I know a lot of band directors around, and some are really, really terrific. And then there's others. then there's some other ones, and you know, I wouldn't necessarily want to send my kids to be in their band program. Let's just say that. But you know, that's the same with anything. I mean, there's data analysts who are amazing and data analysts who are not so great. You know, and everything has sort of that idea, but. Unfortunately, when you're dealing with kids, you know, that's not data. That's someone's precious, you know, pride and joy and their reason for being and everything, you know. So it matters more. But unfortunately, not everyone is very good, and not a lot of people are very good. But you know. Oboe's for real. The double reeds are for real. Let's get out here and take a look at this place. Whoa, my goodness, Germsy boy. What are you up to, Germ? Working on Will's nice pack. Humans be human, Paranor. Damn straight. My sister's starting band, going to choose jazz band later. She's in 6th grade, playing the trumpet. Yeah, trumpet's my axe. Oh yeah? Germ, you want to get in here? Can you talk? I don't know about this. Germ, are you talking about the... I can barely do it. Are you talking about the bedrock pack? Music composition. He wanted to use my software, but can't take my laptop to school. Then he asked for any. Hold on a second. What am I missing here? Music. He wanted to take it. Use my software, but he couldn't take my laptop to school. Okay, I understand. So, I mean, it depends for composition. It depends if you're talking music composition. If you're talking composition, like writing, like notation for other people to play, or if you're talking like mixing and samples and loops and all that kind of stuff. It's very, 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 very different things. You know what I mean? Oh, fix on a world tour for your 100th episode? I'll do a world tour on your 1st episode. Probably doesn't make that much sense, but I would. I would do it. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to slap a roof on this guy right here. And then I want to bring this whole thing up to a 3rd floor. I know this house is getting freaking big again. I know. But at least it's a normal shape, okay? Alright, so here's what I want to do. I want to even this up. Okay, well that actually works really well. We can just do this. Let's go here. Oh, no, okay, here. Okay. I use YouTube for a VOD arcade. Yeah, right. Because Paranor does Twitch. Only? Do you do Twitch only? Or just primarily? Do you do anything on YouTube? The only thing I don't like about Twitch is how they delete things after. I mean, I understand, I get it and stuff, but I feel like it. I wish they didn't delete. I wish they didn't delete stuff, you know. Okay. Hey, Fix. I'm gonna be doing some extreme terraforming in my world. Any tips for that? Okay. What kind of world? Single player? Start with a wireframe. That's my main. The main thing I've learned about terraforming. Start with a wireframe. And you know, and just bite up like, and have small goals. Meaning, say, okay, I want to get this little part done today or whatever. Otherwise, a really big thing can feel overwhelming at times. So that's I guess that's the other thing I would say is try to set yourself up to succeed by having small goals. Oof, bunch of split notes in that. We're listening to me, just in case anyone doesn't know what this jazz music is. This is myself, my recording that I did some years back. So every once in a while I hear some of the mistakes that I made in it, and I really freaking hate them. Multiplayer server with friends? Okay, so if you're... no, they removed it. I think if you're like... It's like 2 weeks, and if you're like partnered or affiliate, then it stays longer, you know? Howard T. Duck, this is the... So this we've kind of switched things up a little bit. This whole season of Season 3 is all this town. Okay, sounds like you want a tour. So this is Celea. I know, right, Braden? Can you even believe it? You can save clips for longer, but you know, but it is expensive. But also, Twitch is owned by Amazon, so you know, Amazon's doing just okay. So this is going to be a tree up to build height. Joel Duggan is working that. Joel Duggan from the Spawn Chunks. Let's see. I mean, there's so much to see. Wow, there's so much. So, oh man, I don't even know. Hey, what's up, man? Yeah, they used to stay forever, but they don't anymore. I don't think for anyone. Ugh. Wow, I mean, there's a lot to see, Howard. There's a lot to see. And this is just this kingdom. There's a lot more. Where to even start? This is impossible to show. This has gotten so big. Yeah, the Spawn Chunks. Always the Spawn Chunks in every way. I don't know how I can show this around, Howard. It's just so big. Okay, let's start little by little. We'll just talk about things, because I don't want to just do building the whole time. Yeah, Brienne. Yeah, hold on a second. Thanks, Braden. Today, I think, just a little bit ago. Quick question. Okay, is there any specific month or whenever? I mean, literally, Brienne, most nights after, like, 9 o'clock, I'm solid. Weekends, yeah, as you know, for me, weekends are a little rough, but most nights are okay, or 2 p.m. most like afternoons if you're ever, you know, off work or whatever. And I would rather do it sooner than later, to be honest, because the longer it goes on, the more, you know, the more likely I am to just forget or whatever, you know, whatever. I'd love to do it as soon as you feel ready, you know. I really recommend the Spawn Chunks podcast, particularly episode 19, which I think is their finest hour. I think we can all agree on that. So, okay, so if you walk up here, the first thing that I built in this area was, well, actually not here, but you have to go through here to get to it. This little market area I think is kind of fun. The sounds don't work, unfortunately, right now. Hey. Haha. Oh, Paranoid, was 19 the one I was on? Oh, that's weird. I totally didn't realize that. I think most people consider 19 to be their very strongest one, and you're right, I was on that. That's so weird. Yeah, so nice little market area. This coming Monday, 2 p.m. Let me think. Yeah, Sundays are tough with the fam. Let's talk in Discord, but I think Monday at 2 p.m. would work, actually. I'm almost sure it would, but let's talk in Discord. So this is the first thing I built over here. This is the shipyard. Howard, you still here? So this is the shipyard. Just a couple ships being built. I think this turned out really well. This is all like a fake canal going through, and there's a ship just starting to be built. The ship's like more done, and yeah, it was cool. This was a why don't we go spectator show this around? Yeah, this is a shipyard. This was a fun build, and I think one of the things I really like is there's kind of a front facade, which I think kind of works. It's a little colorful, a little out of my thing. These ice spikes are fairly new. These trees are really new. These trees are what I use to destroy Germ's hard work. Yeah, anyway, that's that. This is the main entrance. Joel Duggan did these little things. I think when Joel joined, and he said this a bunch, I'm not saying anything out of line here, but when Joel joined, I think that he didn't fully realize maybe the scope that we do things here, because he built these things and then has referenced many times. Oh, Brienne! Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. Brienne, thank you so much. Very, very much appreciated. Thank you. My goodness. So kind. So Joel built these towers thinking that you'd have a nice view of the tree, which is totally true. But then, of course, I got way out of hand, built this huge thing. Mar built this huge thing. Grumpy built this, Mar built this lighthouse, which actually is functional, but it's a little laggy, so we leave it off. Grumpy Owl, who may currently still be streaming over in his channel, I'm not sure, built this inn. Still work in progress, still working on it. But I really like this inn. This inn's very random and weird, and I really like it. I gotta remember to not fly during these things. I always fly around because it's faster, but then I think you don't see things as intended, you know? Ninny built these docks, it's like a dockmaster's thing, and did something really cool in here. Check this out. I built that boat with Ninny. Yeah, so he built this thing, and it's like a boat hanging from the roof, which I've never seen anything like it before, and it's such a cool idea. So Ninny built this as a little Darkmaster boat because that's the boat that you get here. Hey, what's up, Maria? That's the boat that you get to Celea from Port Bray. Yeah, exactly. Grumpy, you just keep adding to it, and that's like kind of written into his lore for the area. Yeah, I think it's really cool. Our Criddle Skittle, who is just such a masterful builder, built this entire area all himself. Wait till you see this. A bunch of stuff at angles and weird and colors, and I love it all. And this, look at this area. I should be showing this with shaders. Let me pop on some shaders. It'll take a second, but by the way, if you can find them, if you can't find them, I could probably get them to you. But these CUDA shaders V5.0.3 Ultra are by far and away the best performing shaders I've ever used. If anyone is curious to what shaders I think are the best, the only thing they don't do is they don't do the cool shader water effect. I agree with you, Eclipsion. I agree with you completely. I think lore for everything makes everything 1,000 times better. My computer's actually been running a little bit. I think it needs a restart. I don't restart my computer like ever, and it's been running pretty slow here recently. Like last 2 days, I've noticed. Like even opening a folder like takes a couple seconds, and you know. Yeah, Paranor has a great world, similar to Vasten in that things have reasons and lores and a backstory and the whole thing. Yeah, I've been on board with that for a long time, but yeah, this area is just amazing. This whole entire area is just so good and so cool. And look at these diagonal houses. I show this all the time because I just love it so much, you know? Paranor, how much do you play when you're not streaming? Do you do a lot of off-camera stuff? Oh, what's up, Jux? Like this whole area is just so freaking good. I mean, man, it's so good. Look at all this. It's just like every block is like perfect place. So this is all done by Criddle Skittles. These are, I think these all actually have interiors as well. I think, or at least most of them do. Yeah, it's super cool. Super cool. So then if you go back this way, you'll find one of our newer members, Square Mario, built this place. I haven't seen Square Mario recently, even on his own series or anything. He's kind of I think school has gotten a little intense for him. I get input only modes where I won't play at all. Sometimes I'm off camera stuff. Yeah, I get that. It goes back and forth for me as well. Look at this. Look at this. Just take a look at that. Isn't that cool? With the gate that's open and everything, you just walk right in. Whoop. I mean, that's really cool. So that's Criddle Skittles' entire area. He's been working out basically that whole place all by himself. It's really awesome. Oh yeah. Okay. That's a fight I've never had outside of well, I was in therapy for a few years for some eating disorder things that I kind of went through. So it's not the same, but they are in some ways two sides of the same coin. In some ways, I've learned over time they can be one can affect the other. But this is the Adventurers Guild. Every town has its own Adventurers Guild. This is not totally done here, but you can basically walk in, press a button, and get into adventure mode, which is or spectator mode, which is cool. I like that it's the kegs actually that makes the thing. I thought that was a fun one. Let's see. Oh, let's go over here. Let's go over here before we'll go to the church in just a minute. It depresses the prime thing that affects movement. Yeah, surely it does. Surely it does. Started making mod. I forgot, Eclipsion, you're making mods now. That's very cool. That's very cool. So this is who did this? Pixel Brew? Pixel Brew did this. Pixel Brew is getting married in the not too distant future, so he's basically on a hiatus while he's getting ready for his wedding and stuff. And I grudgingly accepted his hiatus ship while he's doing something as mundane in life as getting married. So yeah, so that's where Pixel Brew has not been on all that much. So where else? Okay, so these are bearberries. These are, I think I saw it on Germ's Discord, or I knew or something, maybe. I'm not actually 100% sure. Maybe I just thought I knew. Look, I forget so many things that sometimes I remember things that I didn't even know in the first place. Anyway, so Callus and I were thinking one night that these people need to eat, right? And what do they eat? So I did some Googling on the internet, and it turns out the bearberries are a thing. And bearberries are, hey. Well, look at that. Well, look at that. Hey, Charmer, get in voice, dude. What are you doing? Wow. Wow. Germsy boy, everybody. So Germ built these gates, which are super cool and super well done. So these are bearberry. We're gonna have a big bearberry patch over there, and we'll get over to it in here in just a minute. But if you go over here, I'll wait till Germ's in voice to show these houses over here that he did. This is a Church of the End. This is a way you can get to the end in this world. Howard, you probably remember that from Kalaho. We had that back then. But this is this is a Church of the End, and basically if you stand on the ice here and press the button and jump, you'll get teleported to the end temple. What's up, Germ? Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Didn't work.
What's up, dude?
Pretty good. Not much. What's up with you?
Just doing a little tour, apparently.
Oh, nice.
Howard T. Duck's here. Howard was on episode 1 of the Realm of Vasten with me.
Wow.
So he popped in and was like, hey, so what kingdom is this? And I was like, wow, let me show you. It's a big one, you know? I am sad one cannot move piston move leaf block. I think that's good though, right? According to for witch farms and stuff like that, you need that you need some blocks that you can't move, right?
Well, there's I mean, you could always use obsidian or something like that, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, okay. So
and then if he's talking about sticky pistons, then terracotta.
Oh really? Terracotta? You can't move it.
Yeah, glazed terracotta, you can't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, now that I've learned the last thing I didn't know about Minecraft, now we can go. We were talking about how angelic your voice is. I said that my voice is the sound of angels mating, and then I was reminded that you have the voice of a sweet angel. Amazing, sweet.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So. I don't know if you guys are aware, if anyone's not aware, that Germ and B-Dubs are BFFs, and B-Dubs calls Germ Sweet Angel Amazing as his pet name.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I reference all the time because I'm so insanely jealous, but I just play it off like, oh, I'm glad he doesn't call me Sweet Angel Amazing, but secretly I'm like, I wish he called me Sweet Angel Amazing so badly. I'm dying inside. Right. East Coast US, Justin. Okay. Glazed terracotta can be moved by pistons, according to Paranor, but they don't get moved by slime blocks. So Germ in your face.
They can even be moved by sticky pistons? I knew they could be pushed by, like, regular pistons, but I didn't think they could be pulled.
See, this is what happens.
Sticky ones.
Germ does 2 episodes of technical Minecraft, and he thinks that he knows everything about the redstoning. He's like, hey,
I've watched an Etho video before.
I'm going to do a villager breeder, and now I'm going to tell you how everything works.
Yeah.
Germ, tell us about your house here, since we're doing a tour, apparently.
I made houses here.
All right, let's move on.
Yep.
Let's go.
They have great interiors.
Let's go check out the back. So if you go around the back, you'll see the rest of the house, which is very similar to the front of the house.
Yeah, very open feel.
Open floor plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get there. We'll get there, everybody. Don't worry. We still have 2 months. We have 2 months.
Oh,
hey, did you hear my big announcement today?
I think so. Yeah, Vasten Dimensions.
Vasten Dimensions
closing
a month early, and then and we end June 1st.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Yeah. That's scary.
I think it's the right time though for a lot of factors. You know, I it wasn't arbitrary. You know, I think I feel like I've never wanted a season to last more than 6 months. I feel like 6 months is the absolute max, and that's going to be 6 months. So I think it's right to move on.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
So this area over here is called the Explorers Guild, and we have a bunch of different guilds, Howard, since you were on. And guilds are in any kingdom. And one of the cool things about guilds is they have well, this one, the Explorers Guild, they have each one has an artifact, and which helps with the storyline. I've been doing stories either before my episodes or more recently as sort of separate episodes. And one of the artifacts that I wrote here is the Angel of Thalea, which always points towards the tree of Thalea up there. I kind of wish they didn't rhyme. It makes things a little bit weird to write, but they do. They do. I didn't pick the names. I'm just talking about nonsense. I'm just talking about nonsense, and there's like a big redstone debate going on in chat. Oh, because of you, Germ. You come in
I'm right.
You come in 1 second, and all of a sudden, my stream's all about redstoning and technical Minecraft now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Have you done a redstone episode before?
I did one. It was
really
super intriguing. Well, I built I built the coral farm, which works so amazingly perfect.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They say angel. I'm just thinking of my beautiful Germ. Yeah, I meant the arrow of Thalea always points to the tree of Thalea. That's why it's a great name, but I wish they didn't go together. Anyway, so that is new, Howard. That we decided that. Well, I decided that the tree, as it grew, also pushed up ice spikes. They sort of like it like there was a disturbance in the ground, right? And part of the ice spikes sometimes pushed up land with it. So this is the library. This is the Order of Man. It's one of the religions that we have here. I think that build really turned out nicely. I think that's a fun one.
Yeah, it did.
That's been a thumbnail in like 19 of my videos so far. Anyway, let's. So this is gonna be a tree that goes the whole way up to build height, and it's like big sorts of magical power because we're still continuing with the Nether. The Nether is the enemy storyline that we've been on for quite some time. You know, since the very beginning. Since actually, I rewatched the first episode not too long ago, and I actually mentioned that maybe we're at war with the Nether or something like that. I thought that came later, but it was actually in the first episode because I was talking about why we're not going to have a Nether hub, and it was a very just Germ. Quick question from Eclipsion: why don't you re-add the melon and pumpkin stem model?
I think I want to redo it.
Ooh, redo it.
Yeah.
For
just
Java or Bedrock?
Java.
You should have a few chunks of dirt to the other ice spikes. I think we'll do that for some. We're adding a lot more ice spikes here eventually. Like this is the only one I've done so far, but I want to add like 6 or 7 more of these. Just kind of. So here's the thing. Sorry, Fix. Germ joined. It's his stream now. Yeah. So here's the thing about cities. If you're building cities, it can be very difficult to define the end of cities. I found over the 3 years of this server, I found like, so you have a house, and then on one side of the house is city, and on the other side of the house is like the end of the town. It's hard to come up with it unless you do walls, and we've never thought that this was going to have a giant city wall to it. So I'm always looking for ideas of how to frame it. So I thought that we could have a lot of ice spikes over here to sort of frame the city. Be like, okay, there's no more houses over there, right? Bear berries are going to be over on that side. Let me show you the bear berry patch, then we'll come back over here. I can't fly. Go fly. Okay, so over in this area, we have a big bear berry patch. There's actually going to be a lot more. Justin, go ahead and type it. We'll get to it. I'll get to it. As soon as it all loads in. There we go. Okay. So this is a bear berry patch. This is like basically what they eat. And we're just going to use this to basically frame the city. That way when you get here, I learned this on Artcraft actually. Artcraft, all the cities that they have some sort of framing, either natural terrain or fields, crop fields or whatever. And otherwise it feels very awkward when you leave the town, again, unless there's walls. Walls are obvious. But if you don't have walls, maybe a forest or something that's going to frame the city that's not just like land, you know? So yeah, so this is one of the things. This is this is Callus's house. This is Callus's starter home, the first place he built on the server. It's a really, really super nice house. This is the mythical sausages. What do you call it? Manor. He called it a manor. He's so fancy. I took a break, Jim. I didn't actually stream all day. I took a break, but this is mythical sausages house. It's a super nice house. This is Ninny's house. He's so close to finishing it. Just kidding. Ninny,
wait.
Ninny has a. I love Ninny so much, but he has a bit of a habit of being very active for like 3 or 4 days, and then you don't see him again for a little while, or ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Ninny built this house. It's really a super nice house. He's a really talented builder, like a really good builder and a good dude. I wish I saw him again. I think Ninny built this too. I think that might be a sugarcane farm actually. Okay, hold on, Germ. Germ, we have a question that we have to address together from Justin.
Okay, I'm a little distracted right now, but I'll try.
I'm just trying to narrow down who you might be distracted by that would be more important than me right now.
Wells Knight.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is Wells Knight your patron and YouTube member?
Damn
it. He kind of is, huh? I mean, not in that way, but he actually does pay. Darn it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Fine. Respond to your friend Wells, and I'll just sit here and talk to my friends. Okay, so Justin asks, if you had to pair off everyone in Vasten to make their own duo worlds together, who would the pairs be and why? I mean, well, certainly Germ and I would go back to Sky Adventures.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have to pair out Klautos and Callus, since I'm not sure I've ever seen the two of them in the same room at the same time. Definitely. Actually, maybe Klautos and Mantis, as they're both underground troglodytes. I'm not sure which way we'd go there. Hey, Callus. Hi. So this is kind of a more poor district. Callus and I had just kind of thought like, well, we have a lot of really, really, really big houses here, and not very many just like actual small, reasonable houses. Callus is a freaking great builder, man. Jeremy, have you seen Callus's area?
I've seen a little bit of it from you showing it on video, and it looks really, really good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's like so detailed. Like it's like one of those builds. Like every block is right. You know, it's just really freaking well done. Wow, it's really nice. Everyone wants you to say hi to Wells for all of us.
Okay.
Okay,
hi
mission accomplished, everybody. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, this area is freaking nice. Come down this like dead end little roundabout thing here. It's so nice. Man. Cows, this is
it is
great.
really nice.
Yeah. Dude, you're a freaking master. Master. Speaking of master, our newest member of the Realm of Vasten. Hey, Juxie. Okay, so that we accomplished. Let's see what else we can show. Howard, you still here? What's up, Anne? And wow, a whole bunch of different people here. Oh my goodness.
Stephen
It's a
Rose
raise. Oh my goodness. Hey everybody. Hey guys. Wow. I've never gotten a raid before. Look at all you people. Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're doing a perfect timing, actually. We're doing a mini sort of tour for one of our old members from episode 1. Hey, Stina Rose, how's it going? Thanks for bringing everybody by. Yeah, we're actually doing a little bit of a tour. This is like the perfect time for a raid. I can't believe it. What's a fire shark, by the way? I don't know if I said hi. So this is our ice farm here. Cylon set this up for us. It's a really good, effective ice farm, and I have been using it like a mad person to make these giant ice spikes up in the air, like the one that's slowly rendering over here. We did a raid, Eclipsion. We did a raid. We did a sausage raid not long ago. I guess you weren't part of it. Oh, Turtle Sanctuary. I should show that. Okay. So yeah, so we're just we're showing off Celea because I'm close to 50 episodes in. We're getting close to sort of wrapping up here in Celea, moving on to a new place at some point. But yeah, Turtle Sanctuary is really nice. Cloutos and I did this. And underground, there's actually a really cool thing that that's not it. Cylon did an underground turtle lair. Let's take a look at it. I don't know how it's going to look with I don't know how this is going to look with shaders. I guess it looks okay underground. How do you get there? You have to go over there. Juxie, how do you get there? No one knows. How do you get over here? Oh, you have to go up? Does it show that I've not been doing my part in breeding the turtles? Oh yeah, here we go. Thank you. Yeah, so here you can AFK and breed turtles because we have a custom recipe for shulkers that you can use scoot and chorus fruit to make shulkers here because this is a forever world. So, oh my goodness. Hey, Cactus Hatter, thanks for subscribing. So anyway, so yeah, so we have a custom recipe. Oh my goodness, here they come. Thank you very much. You can like a stream. It's possible. Or you can not like a stream, but you can click the like button if you'd like. And we're joined right now by the wonderful and great Sweet Angel Amazing himself, Germsy Boy, creator of texture packs used far and wide. Right now, thank you for subbing, new folks. Okay, so let's see what else. We have some really cool diagonal houses here. Let me see. Callus built this house, which is just super cool. Yeah, that's a lot of detail. That's a really nice house. And also this house, there's several of us on the server who've been experimenting more with diagonal houses recently, and kind of spurred on by Criddle Skittles, who's such a master builder. And yeah, this is a really nice house here. Let's see. This house I built, I don't really like this house, but it has an interior, so get ready to have your minds blown. I didn't do it. I mean, Oblivious came in and did the interior, but still, there's an interior in one of my houses. I can't believe it. It's really nice, actually. You did a great job on this. How do we leave? Okay, over here. Jesse, I'll just follow you for the tour because I don't know where I'm going. Okay, let's see. This house was built by Brienne the girl. This was a patron house, and she wanted a greenhouse, basically. Actually, she said she wanted lilacs and allium, and I think I put in the wrong flowers here, but I've never remembered to change it. But, okay, Eclipsion. Awesome. Hey, thank you for coming by. Really appreciate it. As always. As always. This was a house that we built for I Like to Get Wrecked, who's a great Twitch streamer of the Conquest Reforged mod, particularly. And, he basically he did a really generous donation to Cloutos' sister who got sick. And, we said anyone who donates over a certain amount will get a house built in Vasten. So, he's such a good builder. He actually built his own house in Conquest Reforged and then sent it to me. He's like, hey, build this. Well, that's pretty freaking hard. If you know Conquest Reforged, there's like 5,000 additional blocks. But I think we came close thanks to Jermsy Boy's texture pack, which really helped. Critical built this amazing diagonal house, which is just so freaking good and awesome and perfect. And also he built this like kind of burnt down, seen better days barn. I really like this one as well. Germ built this castle. Germ, do you have anything to say about the castle?
It's about 95% done.
Okay.
Looking pretty good, I think.
We're close. We're close to the castle. Well, see, here's the thing. We have to wait on the castle kind of because the tree, the big tree of Celea is huge. I mean, it's freaking enormous, as you can see. This is the tree that's in partial construction mode. It's going to go the whole way to build height. So what that means is we have to wait to do the castle to find out where the leaves and branches are going to go, and then sort of build the castle kind of around it. You know what I mean? So, all right. Good night, Jason. Thanks for coming by.
I think once it's time, it'll be pretty quick to get done. We could probably knock it out in less than a week, to be honest.
I feel that. I feel exactly the same way.
All the shapes are there, and yeah.
Actually, I feel the same way about both the tree and the castle. Like, as soon as Joel says go, like, because Joel's doing this. Joel's an artist. If you don't know Joel from the Spawn Chunks podcast, first, go listen to Spawn Chunks podcast. It's really great. Especially, like I say, their shining hour of episode 19, which I think it's universally agreed that's their finest. That's their finest episode. Anyway, go check out the Spawn Chunks podcast, thespawnchunks.com. I mean, for real, it's really great. I'm making a kind of joke because I was on 19, but it's really good. So Joel is an actual like artist, like a real artist, like by trade, and he has taken on this huge responsibility of this tree. So basically, I think once he says, okay, guys, the outline is good, go ahead, I could see it being done, especially with the VD team here, in like 2 days. You know what I mean? Oh, Jim Gerber, was it featuring me? I think it was actually.
You just liked it because of the number.
Look, I just thought it was topical, interesting. I thought the host and the guest interplay was really great. You know. How do you build like that? Well, just one block at a time. One block at a time. We think big here, but I think most people, the longer you play Minecraft, the bigger you think. Think that's fair, Germ?
Yeah.
I think you just realize like space is not an issue. You go in like space in real world, you have limited space in almost everything you do. But in Minecraft, I think it takes a while, and then all of a sudden you realize, oh wait, I can build as big as I want here. And that just kind of changes everything. So this is one of our new guilds here. This is called This is the Mining Guild, and the Mining Guild is one of the guilds that we have done that changes the game just a wee little bit. So the Mining Guild has a super beacon, and the super beacon actually Mollis, who plays on the server, came up with a really cool design. Did you see it on Discord, Germ? Oh, Germ's gonna die. Germ burnt to a crisp while flying.
I didn't know all the slime was down here. I'm good.
So Mollis did a new super beacon design that's far superior to mine. So we're gonna bring hers over here and make it because it's way better. But it uses 5 beacons. But the idea is, if you click on that button that you see right there, you'll get an hour of haste 2 that you can take anywhere. Now you can see it's a lot more expensive than a regular beacon, which is the idea. And there's other rules. It has to be near lava. It has to be suspended. It can't be on land. And it has to be around Y32, 34, somewhere around there. Okay. Look, everyone's coming here to party. Look at that. So anyway, so this is kind of been my work in progress here, trying to get these. Let me take you up on spectator. Show you these cogs. These have been really challenging, actually, to get this. I can see a steampunk build being really challenging because these are hard to work out, like these gears and stuff, to figure out how they would kind of work together. But I think I'm kind of coming around the bend on it and getting closer. Thanks, Howard. Well, I've surrounded myself with really good builders, and that helps. So this world, if you don't know, we're at war with the Nether. It's been a constant storyline, and we have a. So this kingdom, they're really anti-Nether, and they're really hardcore militant against the Nether, and that's kind of why they are living in ice. Is part of the reason the tree gives them magical powers. Well, one of our amazing builders from Vasten Dimensions, our sister server, Chef Boyardee, came up with this nether portal design that I loved so much the second I saw it. I said, I need one of those here in Adgery. So the idea is the nether opened up a portal, and they were almost instantly defeated. Yeah, it's a survival server. Just currently, I am in spectator to help for the tour aspect. But yeah, everything outside of command blocks that we do is and structure blocks is survival. So basically, they opened up a portal here to attack, and they were so resoundingly defeated, they never did it again. Those gears were survival. Oh yeah, everything was survival. Yeah. All buildings were survival. The only things that weren't were just things that you have to be in creative to do, like structure blocks and command blocks and stuff. You know. Yeah, I mean the gears weren't that hard. That's just like dirt pillars, really. You know, that's of all things that doesn't take very long. Can anyone sleep? Oh, thank you. What do you think, Germ? Did I miss anything here in Solea? Oh, underground. Yeah, except for the huge. Okay, let me take you underground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just a minor little build. Let me show you underground. So that's all that. I'm probably gonna have to turn off shaders to show it very well, though. So give me several minutes, and I'll turn off shaders on my aging PC. Hold on one second. Okay, we'll switch scenes so you get a close-up look at this mug, and I'll turn off. Hold on a second. So how's everyone doing? Thank you for the thanks a lot for the raid. That's super cool. Super cool.
So big news.
Yeah.
I have about 5 textures left to do.
For Wells'
and then
pack?
it'll be done. Yep.
Woo! I did the shipyard first. That was before the raid, but I did the shipyard, yeah. So this is our little initial story. That's awesome. Congratulations, German, getting so close on that. People are gonna love it so much when they see it.
I'm so excited to be done.
So I can't even imagine. So this is our little. I'm being sarcastic. This is our little build. Klautos, the amazing. Oh, you can't even get there from here. Yeah,
you're on the wrong screen.
Oh, what? You guys want to see Minecraft? That's the 11th time I've done that today. So Klautos,
not
the
even
amazing.
Exaggerating.
No, not at all. Klautos, the amazing builder, has come up with a project that he wanted to do, and it is basically crypts and catacombs. Let me show you the scope of this, because this is going to make you insane. Hey, see ya, Alith. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, this is Klautos' dig. He dug out all of this by hand. I mean, everything we do is by hand, but yeah, he did all this. There's actually an end portal right there. So these are crypts. He's going to do catacombs and crypts and all that kind of stuff. And you can just see how just astoundingly epic this is. Our underground portion of this build is in some ways bigger than the overground portion. See if I can find my way out of this. And then I'll show you what my little project.
Oh, crap.
Have you not been here since the pillars, Germ?
No, I haven't.
Isn't it amazing?
It's crazy. It feels completely different.
Yeah, the pillars actually make more of a difference than the walls, which is kind of bizarre.
Yeah,
but...
I did see the screenshots with the walls, and the pillars do add a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So then if you come over to...
Oh, God.
Germ, go to the, let's see, the northwest corner, and you can find the passage to my little project, my little dig.
Hang on, I just fell in a 1 block hole and fell into the end.
Okay, I'll go on without you. You can catch up. It is, well, it's similar scope. Let me show you. Here's the scope I've been working on. So part of the deal is, part of the lore magic is if you, in this area, because the tree has opened up portals and windows into other worlds. That's kind of part of the deal. So this is the only window that we've completed yet, which goes to Tanis. It doesn't actually go there, but you can look into it and see a replica of one of our magic realms, Tanis. There's a lot of story there that, if you are so inclined, you can check out. So this is all new. What this is going to be the smoke effect, but you have to have jack-o'-lanterns on literally every block. This is our jack-o'-lantern texture. They're the white. Let me show you the smoke effect. We have it right here. That's going to be the effect of the whole way around. So you can see what it's all going to be, but right now it's all jack-o'-lanterns. So this is what I've been working on here, is this. It kind of goes on and on and on. Over here, this is going to be one of the portals that's going to show. So this big square room that you can kind of see over here, This is going to be all dug out, and then we're going to do a replica of the Vasten dimensions, and you can see that that's going to be really large. That's a really large dig. That's 100 by 100 by like 50 hole there that's being worked on. That has a lot of work yet to do. Yeah, Juxie, go dig my hole for me. Darn it. Hey, Justin, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. As always. I feel like I spend as much time with Justin as I do with my boys. Okay, so then if you continue this way, you can see where our jack-o'-lanterns have run out. I mean, this is a lot of jack-o'-lanterns and a lot of glass, but you can, if you just follow this, and there's going to be some portals. There's a portal that is right over there that's going to show Wells Knight's realm. Since Wells was so kind to do a world tour of Vasten, I thought it would be a good place to kind of pay tribute to Kingdoms if someone ever gets his texture pack finished. And then if you go up just this way, we'll show you Crafting Mantis's little dig that she's been working on for the whole season. It's extreme. It's extreme. You did? Cool. Well, then even more reason to show, we're basically gonna reproduce Regnum inside there and make it a portal. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think you'll really like it. So this is clearly not dug out yet, but this is going to be where this is going to be a smaller passage, but we'll eventually make this all look pretty and cool and magical and all that kind of stuff. And then Crafting Mantis is probably the biggest of the digs. But yeah, we're gonna reproduce Regnum. Wait a second. Oh, it's over here.
Yeah. Wait.
Actually, I think it'd be cool if it's a surprise. So I haven't said anything to Wells yet, but I probably will towards the end of the season. But I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna say it's my creation. I'm just gonna say, you know, it is what it is. Like, it's basically these portals. They're showing windows into other Minecraft worlds. You know. So this is Mantis's dragon that she's been working on with these wonderful purple textures. Yeah, that is to build organic shapes like this. This is like next level thinking. It reminds me almost of Gemini Tay. She does those organic shapes so amazingly well. I think this is scaffolding. I don't think this is a design. I think this is just so she can get around. But yeah, you can see the skies of this, and it continues. It continues up here. So this is Crafting Mantis's cave that she's been working out. She wants it. It's gonna be basically ice on one side and fire on the other side. So that's the lava side and like an ice side over here. Super cool. And also there's a skeleton spawner in there, and she's doing the whole thing. So she's done every single bit of this all herself. I don't think she's had one single bit. Cloud's just got a little tiny bit of help. I don't think Mantis has gotten a single ounce of help. I think she's done every single block by herself.
Wow.
You should have B-Dub's castle. Well, originally I wanted to add a lot of portals, and I'll be honest, digging out these holes is excruciatingly painful in time. So well, I probably would have added one of B-Dub's things, since he's been such a big influence on me personally. I wanted to add one Germ's castle, since he does well, I mean, I was watching Germ's series before we even got to know each other. Let's see, friends watch each other's series.
Hey, I still watch your videos.
You have said before that you do not watch my videos. You have bragged about it.
I don't think I have. I think I've said that I took a break from watching Minecraft videos, except for Sausage, Fix.
Oh, okay.
And like Mr. E or something.
Yeah, just like the people who like bust your balls if you say that you don't watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just kidding, Germ. I'm just kidding. You can just watch your Grand Theft Auto videos all day long and don't bother with us.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the tour. This is what I've been working on here recently. I did a whole stream earlier today where I basically worked on this house, and then I got on tonight after my kids went to bed, and I looked at it, and I freaking hated it. So I took the whole thing down. I literally leveled the entire thing. I hated every single bit of it, and so I just destroyed. It's one of the first things I've destroyed after I built it in a long time, but it was just horrible. So yeah, so I've been working on this house. I don't love it still, but it's not detailed yet. It's still in the early stages of work. I think it'll be better. Basically, what happened was I built it, and I've been really into random shaped house, like really weird, like diagonals and circles and stuff. I've really been into. That's how I'm starting to see Minecraft and stuff. And the house itself was okay, but the problem is oh, Denisy. Well, you should stay tuned on Mantis's channel. Just saying. It just didn't fit is the problem. Like over there where I've been building for the most part, like see that tower right there? All those houses are weirdly shaped and odd and stuff like that. But, all right, All My Courts. Hey, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. But over here, I've not built this very much over here, although I guess I built the church and that thing. Okay, so I built those two things. But other than that, everything here is like kind of square and rectangular-ish and stuff. Hey, Paranormal, awesome. A rocket launched to cover in the early morning. Oh, cool. So nothing serious. That's awesome. That's amazing. Cool. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming by. Thank you for saving me from a horrible mistake. So someone wrote, "Hey, say happy birthday to blah blah blah," and I was like just reading it like Anchorman. I'm like, whoa, you know, like, and Paranor like deleted it, and luckily I wasn't even reading one word ahead, so I just had to stop. I was like, wait, you just deleted it. I was just gonna say, and then he wrote to me. He's like, no, you do not want to say that word because it means this and this. I'm like, oh,
geez.
All right. I had no idea. I mean, I just would have read. I just would have read it like a complete idiot. Yeah. Anyway, so I built this really weirdly shaped house and stuff like that, and then it was so odd because like this is rectangular, that's rectangular, that's rectangular, that's rectangular, and over on the other side, that's rectangular, that's right. You know what I mean? It felt like a different kingdom or something. You know, it just didn't fit. So it's like, you know what? If it were great and didn't fit, then okay, but it wasn't very good and didn't fit, so it had to go. So I tore it all down. It took me freaking hour to tear it all down, but okay. Anyway, so yeah, so I've been working on trying to build a little bit more. It's funny, since I've been building all the really odd shaped houses and stuff, I've kind of forgotten how to build like a regular Minecraft house, because this looks really weird right now to me, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. Hey, what's up, Pride? Pride Startops, everybody.
Oh, hey, Pride.
Just in time. Yeah, Crafting Mans is a wonderful builder. I was talking to her. She wrote me a long. I mean, it was a Discord, but it was like essentially a letter of, because I had asked her. She did a question and answer session not long ago about, hey, ask me questions for a video, and I said, hey, well, what do you like about Vasten? What do you think should change, etc. You know, and she wrote me this long response, and I don't think I've ever agreed with anyone about everything so much. I mean, every point she said, I'm like, yep, just the whole way down. So some of the things she brought up that I've brought up before is that although we're all building in the same place, it feels like we're all doing our own bases, kind of, you know, which is, look, I said this on my earlier stream, but since you can't see streams anymore, it's Germ's fault. He told me to do it. So the gap, you know, from season 1 to season 2 was an exponential growth. You know, we went from me as the only YouTuber and some of my modded friends to then season 2 was like a group of like 6 or 7 of us YouTubers, right? And then the change from season 2 to season 3 has been like triple that. You know what I mean? As far as YouTubers who are either active or semi-active on the server. And I would expect the growth from 3 to 4 to even to like double that, you know, based on the people who have expressed interest and things like that. So what I would like to do is I'd like to eliminate the idea that we still are building kind of our own bases in the same city, and a lot more collabs, a lot more together, a lot more community, and a lot less, cool, I'm going to go and build this one giant enormous thing, I'll see you guys at the end of the season, you know, which is cool, that's cool, but like I'd rather 3 people go off and build that huge enormous thing, you know, because then if someone disappears due to life or whatever, stuff comes up, that which happens all the time and no problem, but then there's 2 more people left there doing it, you know. And I think that would take all the pressure. Like Joe has never once ever complained about the tree, but I feel like I have left him hanging out to dry. Like, okay, Joel. So the deal with the tree is the original art that we looked at was going to be a really simple tree. It was a pine tree. It's like a really straight trunk and leaves, like anyone could do it. It was going to be simple. And I thought, cool, we'll just start with that. And then Joel, because he's an amazing artist, gets on Twitch and he does this art stream of this glorious, wonderful tree that you can see sort of developing here. That's 1,000 times better than any pine tree would have been, right? But that also took it out of my wheelhouse of helping at that point. You know what I mean? Because he has a very specific vision, and that's a huge project for any one person to take on. So what I'd like to do next season is any project that's bigger than essentially a house or something, I'd like to get 2 or 3 or more people on board on it. And I just think that's going to be a relief for everyone. And sure, maybe someone might have an idea and no one else jumps into it. So there might be the occasional time that someone's idea doesn't get done. But I think far more often it's going to be a lot more things get done and more of a sense of community and social within it. Does that make sense? Jerm, do you agree with all that? You're just talking to Wells Knight, aren't you? You're just sitting there talking to Wells Knight the whole time I'm on the diatribe.
A little bit. I'll agree, though. I'll agree with whatever you said.
I don't even know why I try to talk to you sometimes. Like I'm saying all these things, all these meaningful things. I mean, so I
were you?
Yeah, I was saying meaningful things, and they're like, "What do you think, Germ?" And you're like, "I love you, Wells Knight. I'm working on your texture pack night and day, nothing else, night and day, except for occasionally the bedrock pack. Those are the only things I do."
I mean,
hey, Germ, you know what? I'm going to tell everyone when you're not on streams that the Bedrock pack is so close and all they need to do is bug you about it to get you to release it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, exactly. You deserve it. You deserve that. You deserve... I mean, like, you know, the only way to get the Bedrock pack is DM Germ. That's the only way to get it. That's what you get for having your little notification April Fool's trick. You can't see it. But, Juxie, you're a genius.
Uh-oh.
Screenshot.
Oh, well, I have your stream. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is why I don't get anything done with Germs on my stream with me. Hey, Callus, you still here? Juxie, you guys want to get in chat? Hop in if you are.
Yeah, get on in here.
Get on in here.
Did you get a screenshot of that?
I did. Yeah, I did. It's gonna be. It's absolutely gonna be my next thumbnail. That's how you get the views. Oh, Pride's mad at me. Pride, did I make you mad the other day last stream? I was talking about this. I think maybe you left. Did I make you mad? I think you were joking, but I literally couldn't tell. Hey, Nemitz, how's it going?
How'd you make Pride mad?
Well, because I'm an idiot. Because I have no memory in my brain. I can't ever remember anything. But I just came up with the feeling. I was like, I think I made Pride mad. All right, cool. Well, if you don't remember, then I don't remember either, and we're all good. Who's here? Hey, what's up, Callus and Jux?
Hello, hello.
Hey. Oh, we can't hear you, Jux.
Juxie, you have to talk. Juxie, we can't hear you. You're muted.
Your
oh, okay.
The green around your icon is lighting up, but
yeah, I see that too. Oh, what's up? Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Chris.
Two channel bros. Oh, what's up, Chris? 2 channel bros. Fist bump. Nemitz, Germ.
Oh, hey, Nemitz. Yeah, fist bump.
Yeah, 2 channel bros. I have 2 videos up on my channel. Kind of. Like 1.5 videos on my second channel.
Oh, on your second channel?
Yeah.
Cringy.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Definitely cringy. Definitely cringy. Hey, is Grumpy still? No, Grumpy's got to be in bed by now, right? Grumpy was doing a Fallout stream earlier with Dom. I was checking out.
He's got like 5 kids. He should be in bed by 6.
Man, if I had 5 kids, I'm so barely holding it together with 2. If I had 5 kids, I would. The second I got the last one down, I would immediately just go to bed and sleep until the very second they woke up. Well, I heard Pride. I heard you broke your single player world. Did you see?
Oh, what?
Pride made a furnace experience thing where you can like pull out the experience and you get like 30 levels in like 1 second, but it dropped his frames from like 400 down to 4.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. 2 teenagers in the room, and I reserved the loony bin. Yeah, I mean, I have a 1 and 3-year-old, and it's intense. It's intense right now. They both sharing isn't really their forte right now. What's up, old gray man? Someone's dying.
Okay? Jump online and start hacking up a lung. I'm doing great.
I'll knock you down a little bit. Hey, volume okay with everyone?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Knock things down. Callus, I did bump you up, by the way. I went back and listened to that recording, and you're good in the recording, but I did bump you up for future reference.
I couldn't hear myself at all.
That's so weird. I wonder if your mic was being recorded by something else. What's up, Jebly?
How you doing?
Could turn Juxie up again. Well, Juxie, yeah, could. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I forgot that I've muted Juxie. No, I would never mute you, Juxie. I'm just kidding.
Hey, Callus.
Yeah.
Oops.
Sorry. How'd you like that bunny rabbit earlier?
He was on a rampage.
Callus almost got killed by a rabbit.
Wait, what?
Callus almost got killed by a rabbit today.
How?
I'm sorry.
He was murderous.
Yeah. I summoned a killer bunny on him.
Oh.
I wasn't sure that you when you whispered that to me of what was going on. I was recording, so I was like, "Well, Callus is going to find out at some point that you're behind this." So I was going to see how long it would go for.
Yeah, anyway.
Germ, Chris wants me to turn you down to 0%.
Oh, of course.
I wasn't sure if you want to respond to that.
No.
Okay. Oh, guys, I'm not getting any building done at all. I think I'm done building today.
What do you expect?
I don't know. I'm like, get in my chat, and that means immediately I'm done building. All right, hey, Stina Rose, thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it very much. I don't even know when I'm doing sleeping. Oh.
Hey.
Oh man. Okay, so Germ, is there anything that you would want to do with castle walls or anything that's not being blocked by the tree?
Let's see. Well, we could fix this tower.
I mean, you could fix it if you want to. I built this beautiful nature right up next to it, and so I don't know if you guys know. So okay, so for anyone who's new, we use structure blocks to fly in trees. That's just one of the rules of the realm. So you have to build the tree one time in survival, and then from that point on, you can put the tree wherever you want using structure blocks. So we can build huge, enormous forests, etc. You know. So I messed up and forgot to use void to resave them after I added void blocks, and I put down 2 trees here, and I completely pasted over a big part of Germ's towers here. But I mean, they're not detailed or anything.
No, I'm just glad you didn't get into crittles stuff.
Oh, believe me, it's amazing I didn't, because I was so confident that I had done it right that I didn't even look at where the hitbox was, and I missed it by like right. You can see where the snow is. I I hit literally
Right
the
here.
corner. Yeah, right there. That's the corner.
Wow.
Yeah. And not only that, but I also pasted in, again, just being an imbecile and not even knowing, but I also pasted right here beside all of this. And because I was confident that it wouldn't overwrite anything because I was doing it right. So I thought, I came up here. You can see I pasted right. That leaf block is touching the side of my building here. It was that close. And in fact, I did actually have to put a couple of these cobble roof parts back because they were gone. But yeah, it was incredibly close. But so thinking of the castle here, are you gonna is your plan to bring to mirror the towers that you did over on that side where I blew it on the other side as well, or do random, or do you want to exactly mirror? What's your thinking process? Because I could lay out some of that,
Let's see.
between episodes and things.
Yeah, I think I was gonna mirror it. I think.
Okay.
I'll just fly all the way up and look at it.
Yeah, I just slipped in spectator so I could see.
Yeah.
Jim, I absolutely will. I can do it. I do it on some Vasten episodes, but I should just do a standalone. Here's how to do structure blocks, because I think people who play vanilla would actually like to quickly learn in an easy way,
Yeah, you should do a video like that. I had to teach Ninny the other day, and it was fun.
Where were you teaching Ninny?
Just in a voice call.
You could have been teaching him here on Vasten.
That is true, but it's Ninny. He's stubborn.
Yeah, it's Ninny.
So I would say it could be duplicated up until the tower that you
Did I destroy?
knocked out. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean that would be pretty easy. I could definitely do that.
Yeah, and then from there it can be a little bit less strict.
Okay. Sure. All right. That's cool, because I think once we even get that laid out, because I've been telling everyone to stay away from it, here on the other side of it, just so there's room depending on how big it expands. But we could start laying out roads, because I do want to. So some lessons were learned a little bit this season. One of the things that I learned from Articraft, from talking to Fornad over in Articraft, is that we should absolutely lay out freaking roads first. First thing, lay out roads. And that has never been the way I've done any kingdom ever. I've laid out a bunch of houses and then just built roads between them. And Fortnite's like, no. You lay out roads because then houses are built based on where the road is, which makes total sense. It's just not the way I thought of it, So our next kingdom in season 4, or kingdoms, depending on what we decide to do, first thing we do, sit down, lay out roads, and then go. And I think it'll really help.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. But then even once we get even this castle done, I can figure out how to connect the mining guild to all this stuff, because there's right now no road down to it. I did some building here. I can show you some building. So over here, I decided that this was like death by gray, this whole mining guild way down. And it's clearly not even close to done. But I decided to use netherrack and just started it to see how it feels. I think it feels good, especially imagining that there's going to be a lot more. This is just like the first taste, but I wish we could use andesite, but we can't. Because we don't have the stairs and stuff. But I think the netherrack's going to work okay. I'd like to use wood, but I tried it a little bit. And with the lava and the mining guild idea, it feels really weird, and just decided it wasn't the way to go. So that is a little bit of a texturing and things that I did here. I think I'm going to go a lot more with that, and gotta do all this. This is going to take forever. Gotta do all this, though. The real question Nemitz asks, is Germ allowed in Season 4? Probably suggest no, you're banned.
Well, guess I'm banned.
Jim, you sound oddly happy and excited about that. Jim says, in real life, did not most towns build up around road? Yeah, that's exactly. I guess that's exactly what I'm saying. that's the way it should be done, but not the way I've thought of it, you know? So that's what Fornad was telling me. He's like, well, no, you build the roads and then people build up houses next to the road, basically, and that's how cities form, you know? And I was like, oh, yeah. Now that you say that, of course, duh, that makes total sense. I just didn't think of it that way, you know? So, yeah. Like here in Wilmington, the town built up around Market Street where goods were moved from the port. Yeah, I mean, goods were moved from the port. Right, exactly. Yeah, I think that would be the way to go. And the big news is for VD, they're only building one kingdom in the next iteration of Vasten Dimensions. Were you here for that part of the stream, Germ?
Yeah, I was.
I think I'm excited about it. In case you missed it, the one kingdom will be basically man's last hope for VD next season. It's going to be the Nether has basically won the war, and there's one remaining city left of mankind, and it'll be like their stronghold. So could be it. I mean, whatever they want to do, castle, whatever. Fortified, huge walls, the whole thing. It could be under attack or however they want to do it, but I think it's pretty darn exciting. And by only building one, it's going to force community instead of breaking up into like 9 small groups, you know, like they did this season. Because this season I offered absolutely no guidance. I just kind of opened it and said go, and which is fine. I mean, that's learning process. And Dimensions is the copy of the world. Yep. So next season we'll start where we are June 1st of this world. June 1st, I'll copy the world over to that second server, so we all start in the same place. They'll get to keep their player data, of course, so no need to do the early grind and all that kind of stuff. But the cool thing is that Mar and Sai and a bunch of guys are building a enormous storage hut in Port Bray that's going to have every item in the world. So some people, Mar mostly, are frustrated that I leave stuff everywhere. So they're going to go around and collect it and put it in the big storage hub. So Dimensions will start with every item that we have all in the same place in Port Bray. So it's pretty cool. Guys, OGM, Sai showed me the redstone today. We went over and looked at it.
Yeah.
It's pretty freaking intense.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was talking to him about it earlier today too.
Germ, it unloads a shulker. It's like done. It's so fast. I mean, it's
that fast.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's so fast. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and also coming real soon is going to be Adjury Tour, which if you folks haven't seen Adjury, oh my goodness, wait till you see it. Wait till you freaking see it. It's awesome. It's just awesome. It's so much more than it ever would have been if left only to my designs. Look, I saw a squid. There's like no squid in this world. We're trying to figure out what the heck is going on with it, but yeah.
I think my video for it comes out tomorrow morning.
Oh, cool.
Actually.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. I need to get all those. Actually, I need to get everyone's video channel in my description now. Hey, if you guys think of it, could you? It would just save me time. Could you post your channels in Discord, and I'll just copy it and paste to the one that everyone can download and copy. At any point, there's no rush on it, but I just want to make sure everyone gets linked. So, Jerm, what are the 4 textures that you're missing?
A few glazed terracotta textures and then glowstone.
Oh, what's he asking for glowstone?
I was just about to ask that.
He just wants like a lantern type block. I think he said like a street lamp type block.
When I think of that, I kind of think of like, but it has to be a full block, right? You're not going to do a custom model.
Yeah, full block. So I think I'll probably just gonna do something like the similar to the redstone lamp, but a different design.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking like, yeah, that's like a redstone lamp, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
Or like the John Smith has kind of that.
Yeah.
Well, Jim, the squid spawns are weird because I mean, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but they've gotten like 1,000% worse in the last month. Like they were. It was still good. I mean, it wasn't. My squid farm isn't amazing, but it's good. It's fine. And now it's like none. Like you can AFK for like 8 hours and you get 6 ink, and only like maybe 14 salmon. It's not like you're getting all salmon. It's weird. Something has changed since we switched over to Spigot or Spigot. Spigot. How do you know that? How do you know how to say it? Like,
how do you know it's not spigot? That's the better question.
What?
Right?
So how do you know it's not spigot? It's.
You can't imagine how much stuff I don't know. It's astounding.
You're right. There's so much.
What's up, Ty and Dove? How's it going? A spigot. Oh, is it really? It's a real thing. I didn't know that, Pride. What is it? Wait, is that like a spigot? That's not a spigot, yes. Right? Like to put out water, right?
Yes. And it's pronounced spigot.
Hold on a second. You're telling me that like a water spigot is spelled S-P-I-G-O-T? It's spigot?
Yes.
It's not. There's no CK in it.
No. All these years.
I would have sworn. I would have sworn on my grave that it was called a spigot, with like S-P-I-C-K-E-T, spigot.
Yeah.
Well, look, that's not a word that you write in like essays in school. You know, I don't know. Gee whiz, man. Okay. Yeah, Pride. Nice. Okay, well, that's interesting. That's interesting.
You must be fun at Home Depot.
Well, what? Do you guys go to Home Depot requesting a spigot often?
No, but maybe we asked for a spigot.
I have never once gone to purchase a spigot. Also, neither has Germ, I should say. You also have never wanted to purchase a spigot. What's up, Love the World? Hey, welcome.
But I still know how to say it.
I think you guys are putting me on. I think you're just having fun, and that's actually not true. I'm gonna Google it later.
All right.
Well, now I feel like everyone's making fun of me now. These streams are much more fun whenever it's me making fun of Germ.
I'm just getting back at you for earlier.
Okay, fair deal. Yeah, sounds like a ruse. Yeah, I think so too. It feels very odd. Very odd.
That video has jumped in views though because of you.
I'm telling you, I heard it. All right. Well, it's 12:18. I think we've had a successful day of like 4 hours of live streaming today. Maybe more, like 6 hours of live stream. How long have we been on tonight? Almost 2. No one knows how to say it now. Now you guys have it's like, haha, let's make fun of Fix. But wait, are they serious? I don't know. All right. I think we've accomplished all we can accomplish here today. I've built successfully nothing, essentially. Let me see. People are trying to get a hold of me. Mentionings. Oh, channels. Okay, perfect. Thank you for that. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Well, listen, folks. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me on chat here, keeping me company. Thanks for joining me on 2 live streams today. It's amazing. My first ever raid, I think. I can't imagine that anyone I know is on right now. Anyone doing Minecraft right now that we know?
I doubt it.
It's pretty late. I don't care if it's... I'll check Twitch. Probably no one I know this late.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Oh, Rect is on. Oh, let's go see Rect. Here, guys. Okay, listen.
Rect's always on.
Thank you. He is always on. Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much for coming by. We are going to go over and say hi to I Like to Get Wrecked, our good friend. And let's just hashtag fix raid. Okay, so he knows that that we said hi. Okay. Here's the channel. Thank you so much for coming by. Really, honestly, thank you. So I really had fun tonight, and we'll see you next time. Click that link. Click that link and go say hey to Rect for me. Okay. Bye everybody. I love y'all. Thanks, Germ.